Hi, welcome to today's Power Flow. For today's practice, you don't need any props, just a little space to move, and we're gonna get started in an easy seat. Right away, starting with some movement, so hands on your knees. Add in some easy seat circles, so circle your chest up towards your knees, then switch your weight back. Rotating here, going one direction, almost like you're over-exaggerating these circles. Next breath, shift directions. Going the opposite way now. Again, might feel like you're over-exaggerating, feel a little silly. Totally fine, we're just warming up the hips and spine. Then pause and center. Roll over your ankles or shins. Make your way to a tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine. Another round, inhale, belly drops, look up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your chin. Return to neutral, crown of the head forward, long back of the neck. Then inhale, right knee off the mat, flexing your toes here. 10 count of tiger pulses. Sole of the foot up to the mat and then back down. Here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering the knee back to the mat. Other side, left knee lifts, engage the core. Reminder, I'm counting time, not counting your reps. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee to the mat. Then as you're ready, extend both legs long behind you for plank. You can stay here and plank on the toes. Actually, I'd recommend stay here, plank on the toes. Heels drop to the right. Right hand comes under your nose. Then left arm lifts. Here you can drop your right knee if that makes you feel stronger, or keep both legs extended. Thread the needle for a count of 10. Hand comes under the armpit, then extends tall for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause when your arms lifted. Left hand comes back to the mat, returning to center. Right toes lift off the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, pull right knee to right elbow. Exhale, long, twice more. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee up to the elbow. Exhale, extend. Inhale, right foot plants outside of right hand, lizard. Give yourself a full round of breath here. And when that's complete, right foot steps back for plank. Other side, heels drop to the left. Left hand plants under the nose. Then open to side plank on this side. Maybe you drop that left knee. Breathe in, hips press up towards the sky. 10, count of thread the needle. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning to center. Find your base. Inhale, lift the left toes off the mat. Exhale here. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. Exhale, extend long. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. Inhale, left foot outside of left hand, lizard. Both feet on the mat here, full breath. Next breath, step back to plank. Inhale, hips up and back, down dog. Pedal out your down dog here for a moment. Then on an inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, find a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, root through your feet, reach nice and tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale all the way to the mat, elbows graze the ribs, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, press up to plank, toes or knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, 10 counter mountain climbers here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and plank. Hips up and back, down dog. Next, inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, meet back and down dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward. 10 counter mountain climbers here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and plank. Hips up and back, down dog. Full round of breath here. Next, inhale, sweep right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands, warrior two. Back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Press into the blade edges of both your feet. Inhale, right palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle, left arm overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, right palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle, left arm overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, turn your toes to face long edge of the mat. Pull your heels in, sink down for goddess. Weight stays in the blade edges of those feet. 10 counter goddess pulses, lowering the hips and then lifting. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here when you're lowered. Next breath, straighten your legs, turn your toes, right toes back to the top of the mat, back toes parallel, bend into your front knee, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands to the mat, step back to plank position. Inhale and plank, 10 count of plank jacks, feet hop out, then back in or one at a time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and plank. Hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Warrior two. Back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat, arms at shoulder height. Press into those blade edges. Inhale, left palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle, right arm overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, left palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle, right arm overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, toes turn to the long edge of the mat. Heels in, sink down for goddess. 10 count of those squat pulses. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here, hold lowered for just a moment. Then straighten your front legs, Back toes parallel to the shoulders of the mat. Front toes point forward. Bend into that front knee. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back to plank position. Inhale in plank. 10 count of plank jacks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale for a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your feet wide. My best suggestion, feet as wide or even wider than the mat. You might have heels on, toes splayed off. Inhale here. Press into the blade edges of your feet. Arms reach up. Then on an exhale, sink your hips down for Malasana. Now we don't have a block here, so find your edge. You might pause right here, similar to Goddess. Maybe your hips come below your knees, focusing on keeping your spine long. Exhale wherever you are. Next, inhale, press into your feet, lift up. Exhale, sink down for Malasana. We're gonna do 10 of those here. So we have 2, and now 3. Don't worry if your pace doesn't match mine. 4. Keeping your heart lifted as you lower and extend. That was 5. Coming as low as works for you. 6. 7. And 8. 9. Heart stays lifted. On 10, you'll stay lowered. Wherever you are, take your hands behind you. Find your seat on the mat. Toes point forward. Knees point up towards the sky. Inhale, lift your heels off the mat. Fingertips reach towards your heels. You can stay here or lower your toes to support you. 10 count of row the boat. Switching arms to one side and then the other, like you're rowing here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Arms lifted. Inhale. Exhale, feet to the mat. Find your Malasana. Maybe you use your hands. Exhale here. Inhale, press into your feet. Extend nice and tall once more. Exhale, hands to heart center. Walk your feet back under your hips. Inhale, arms reach up, maybe a baby back bend. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat, elbows hug in. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. 10 count, yogi's choice, plank jacks or mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and plank. Lower all the way to the mat, taking your time. Elbows graze the ribs. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart for Sphinx. Whew. Breathing out here. Upper body stays engaged, so noticing if you're wanting to sink in. Press your elbows into the mat. Slight squeeze in the shoulder blades. Here for about 2 more rounds of breath with the goal of extending our inhales and exhales. When you're ready, lower your forehead down to the mat and then press back to a child's pose. Knees as wide or as narrow as feels good for you. Just a few rounds of breath here. Note if you ever feel too hot or claustrophobic in a child's pose, particularly at the end of a power flow, you're welcome to take a seat. Finding whatever works for you. focusing on a long, neutral spine wherever you are. Give yourself one more round of breath. Then as you're ready, walk your hands in, lift your upper body. Find your heels out from under your seat. Extend your legs long in front of you. Finding staff pose first, you might even press your hands towards the mat, squeeze your shoulder blades. Then on an inhale, begin to hinge forward. Exhale, rounds forward. Lengthening our hamstrings. If it feels a little tight, you can bring a bend to the knees, maybe opposite hand to opposite elbow under the knees. Whatever feels best for you. Allows your chest or your heart to hang heavy towards your thighs. Give yourself a few moments here. Next breath, press your upper body out of the shape. Getting in a last little sneaky bit of core work. Hands compressed towards the floor and then reach them out in front of you. Nice and slow, imagining you can do it one vertebrae at a time. Lower down to your back body. Rounding first the low back, aiming to keep your heels on the mat. We'll see if I can do it. Eventually, middle of the back and shoulder blades find the mat. Beautiful work. Hands press into the floor by your hips. On an inhale, extend both legs up towards the sky. Waterfall. Typically, we take this shape with a block under our hips, but taking it on the floor here, you can always bring a bend to your knees, maybe rolling out your ankles if that feels better. Or allow yourself a few rounds of breath here. Soles of the feet press up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the soles of the feet to the mat. Arms come out to a T or a cactus shape. Shift your hips just a bit to the right. Knees fall to the left. Encouraging those slow, deeper rounds of breath here in reclined supine twist. Maybe you look over your right shoulder. The body's looking for more of a twist. Right leg can wrap around left. We call this twisted roots, but only taking the version that allows you to soften or feels best in your body. Next breath, guide yourself back to center, nice and slow. Hip shift to the left, knees to the right. Recline twist on the other side. Finding the leg variation that feels good for you. Use your next breath to come back to center. Pausing here for a moment to hug your knees to your chest. Tight little yogi hug. Everything squeezes together. And then extend into Shavasana. Legs extend long. Arms hang heavy. Reminding ourselves we're here for just a few moments, but encouraging with each breath to soften into the shape a bit more. Find where your body's still hanging on or a little tight, and encourage it to soften and release. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Continuing with those deeper, slower breaths. If your body's still taking its time to cool down here, you are welcome to stay right where you are. If you're ready to close out your practice, you might start by rolling out wrists or ankles, gently rocking your head side to side. And then make your way to a fetal position on either side. Pausing there for a moment just to take some time before you press up to a comfortable, easy seat. Eyes can stay soft or closed, feeling into a few moments of gratitude. You showed up today, honored your body with movement and with rest, reminding ourselves of that importance. We'll close with a collective breath. You can exhale to prepare. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for being part of this rad community, and I hope you have a stellar rest of the day.